Elementary, and it is an honor tonight to introduce our 6th grade band. Can we give them a round of applause? Before we get started, if you could take all the pictures in the video that you would like, but if you could please silence your cell phone, that would be fantastic. And without further ado, our 6th grade spring band assembly.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mr. Desmond. I'm one of the band directors here. Mrs. Smith is over there, and Dr. Dailey is around here somewhere. He's hiding there. This is one of my favorite events of the year, because this is really the first time, these kids get to experience what band is all about, and you guys are going to get to experience what it's all about. I'm sure you can already hear a huge difference between some videos you saw around Christmas time and now. And one of the coolest things is the difference you'll hear a year from now and a year after that. It just keeps getting more and more impressive. And you'll hear that. We kind of started some stuff we did early in the year. It's Miracle Little Lamb. It's one of the first songs that we learned. After we learned how to open the case without the instrument breaking, how to put the instrument together without breaking it, and then how to which band to go in. So once we get all that mastered in a couple minutes, we'll try to run some songs. This next one is a duet, which means there's two different parts happening at the same time. It just adds another level of difficulty. So this is Let Me Roll.
The next kind of stage for us, now we can kind of play two different things at once to play some longer things. And this is always a favorite. Every year we get to this time of the book. This is Old MacDonald Had a Shark. Frankly, I think we only lost one limb, so we're good to keep going. Okay? Good. For most of the year, we are all playing together, and we're all playing the same thing at the same time. Every other person's playing the same part, and it gives us a lot of stability as we're learning the instrument. As we get towards the end of the year, we start to have different parts. And one of the ways that we learn how to do that is what's called a round. I'm sure everyone in here probably did this when they were in music class in elementary school. But it's one melody, but different instruments are starting at different times. So it's Frere Jacques or Brother John. And everybody plays the same thing, but you start at different times. And this adds a little new layer of difficulty, but it also sounds really cool once we can figure out how to make this all work. So you're going to hear every different instrument that we have, starting with the flutes and the oboe in the front. So I think I hold your flutes and oboe up. That's what they look like. And we have clarinets and saxophones. Yep. And then trumpets and French horns, our awesome French horns. And then all our little guys, bassoon, baritone, trombone, and tuba in the back. Yeah. The heavy metal for the end. Okay. This is our Frere Jacques round. Puts a lot of responsibility on the individual student to be really solid in what they're doing. And that's one of the unique things about band. It's a little different than some of the other classes. If you don't do your math homework, the only person that hurts is yourself. If you don't practice your instrument, if you don't learn your part, you affect how everybody sounds, how the whole group sounds. So it's a really just good way of like reinforcing life skills through what we do, about how important individual responsibility and doing your part for the group is. This is a student version of the William Tell Overture, very famous, I'm sure we all know.
I'm Smith, and I taught at junior high, at the high school, and elementary schools. I've been in the Over District for a long time. And there's nowhere I'd rather be, and there's no other thing I'd rather be doing than teaching these students band. We have the best students anywhere, we have the best administrators everywhere, we have the best parents anywhere, and I sincerely believe that. I want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for getting your kids to school in the mornings for band. If it was a hardship in 6th grade, it's not going to be next year during the school day. If they like band experience in 6th grade, they're going to love it in 7th grade. So we're just super, super happy that we could do this tonight, that we've been able to have band this year, that they've been able to play their instruments. And this sounds kind of crazy, the 7th grade band kids, they have their first live performance in front of an audience tonight too. So they were affected more by COVID. So again, we're just really grateful. We're grateful to our students, we're grateful for you, we're grateful for all the support from our awesome administrators. Most of the elementary principals are here tonight. If they could just kind of wave. And then I also want to thank we have some high school students playing percussion in the back. We did not start percussion in 6th grade. We're switching some of these students. They already know who they are. Over 2 percussion starting for next school year, so we're really excited for that. And I'm super excited to get them to junior high, and we'll have them every day on band, and you will be amazed how much better they get next year. Like, I think they sound pretty darn good already. They've done an absolutely fantastic job this year. One quick thing, you've probably seen this on the screen, it's on the program. If your child plays a school-owned instrument, they're continuing in band next year. French horn, bassoon, oboe, baritone, tuba. There is a date that they can pick up their instrument. They're turning it in tonight, and there's a date in June that you can stop by and get an instrument for summer practice and have that through 7th grade. If you can't make that day, just shoot me an email. I'm around all summer anyway. So I look forward to hearing from you. And again, thank you so much for everything. It's been a great school year. That guy's 6th grade.
The last thing that we're going to play for you this evening is a piece called Rise of Bladesmith that we've had a lot of fun putting together. There's cool percussion sounds. They sound like putting a sword together to go fight some kind of monster. Thank you guys again. Like Ms. Smith said, I have a lot of friends who do this last year. Kids weren't allowed to play their instruments. So I wanted to say again, thank you to our administrators for working with us and finding a way for us to make music every day. It's helped at least me feel a little bit normal in what's been a crazy year. So thank you again for being here. When we're done, we have the 7th and 8th grade performance immediately afterwards. So 6th graders will just go get our stuff and you're free to go. You can probably, coerce mom and dad to get some ice cream or something on the way home. You deserve it. All right, this is Rise of the Bladesmith.